I approached it as a singer and never really thought about the performance from an actor's perspective, and it was just lucky for me that whatever it was that I was doing happened to work. So this time around, I had, I had 8 years to think about it, and lots happened to me in my life in those 8 years, and I think that I embraced it more as a character and more as an acting role. So I don't know how different that translates into the performance, but it's much more of an internal exploration of a character.
You know, as an actor, you're always bringing yourself to every part, and however, wherever you are in your life at that moment of doing the part is what you bring to the part. And I think that there are probably inevitably different kind of colors and layers that sort of came through differently on film because of the life experience I've had since being in the show in the first place. So in a way, it was like going back in time. I mean, it was going back in time by playing a part that I played before, but it was also going back in time to revisiting some of the ways that I was then, that I myself was then. So I think there's bound to be like little subtle things that happen that I couldn't necessarily say. I didn't consciously try to do things differently, but I'm sure that things are somewhat different.
The difference between what happened on stage and what's happening in the movie is we were able to get way more specific about situations and characters in the movie. On stage, we had to fudge a lot of moments because, again, I'm sure you all know this, Jonathan Larson passed away before he was actually done with the story. So when we were on stage, we were literally sort of piecemealing a lot of things that needed to go together, and we didn't have the words to do so. In the film, a lot of that happened cinematically, so there's a huge difference, but, it's all the same story, that's for sure.
The only thing that changed from the play to the screen for me was that I had a 360-degree playing field as opposed to a two-dimensional field on stage.
I think we really worked hard to try to really explore the relationship between Joanne and Maureen from a real place of like love and understanding and what their common ground is in a way that I think wasn't exactly possible in the play with how it was written, how it was left off when Jonathan passed. Because they were going to explore some more with it, but he passed and the play got frozen. So in the movie, we have this opportunity to go back in and just kind of like unearth some things, and it's really exciting, and I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of that a lot.
I tried to bring out a sensitivity and a sweetness and a youthfulness to her that could also show just, again, how tragic that is to see someone so young go. And it was just really fun. It brought out all the fun things about dancing in your living room and just being crazy and wild and not wearing up, no ego, no fear at all, just being as fearless as possible. And it was really fun. I ran with the bulls in Pamplona, I've gone skydiving, I've done everything, and I brought every single one of those moments with me. So it was a lot of screaming and a lot of fun.